Welcome to Lecture 4, How to Select a Topic. If you are undecided as to what to teach, this is the perfect time to reflect on what you love to do most or what you know how to do best. Now, one subject may be both what you know best and what you love best. If that is the case, it's an ideal situation because you not only have extensive knowledge in the area that is your passion, but you're highly passionate about something that you have, about which you have extensive knowledge. However, if what you know best and what you love best are two completely different things, there are a few things to consider. First, ask yourself this question. Of the topics you might want to teach, which do you believe would be of most interest to others? This is important because you want to offer content that students may be in need of and, in fact, are seeking out. In addition, this will facilitate the marketing process and will garner higher enrollments for your course. It will also be important to research whether the subject matter already exists and whether the subject matter is also already saturated where there are numerous courses offered on the same topic. Now, even if you find that it is, that does not mean that you shouldn't teach it. It just means that you will need to work harder to distinguish your course from all others that exist. The next question is, if you haven't discovered your passion, how should you go about discovering your passion? I discovered my passion of writing in my late teens while enrolled in a college writing course. At the time, I didn't believe it was something that I could do as a career and didn't know much about how to go about getting into the field. It would be 20 years before I rediscovered my passion for writing. Then fast forward to my late 30s when I was leaving a job that I liked, but I was leaving it so that I could stay home with my young children. At the time, a colleague came into my office and asked me this question. If you weren't doing this type of work, what would you most like to be doing? I told her that I would be a writer. As a going away gift, she gave me an amazing gift. It was a book on writing and publishing, and that single gift would help me rediscover my passion and would redirect my path in life. So let me ask you this. Are you doing what you love to do? And if not, if you weren't doing what you are currently doing, what would you most love to do? Now, again, what you love to do may be something that you are already doing, but if not, it's really an important question to ask yourself. It's also important to know that it may not be limited to one thing. You may love to do or be passionate about doing more than one thing. So the better question becomes, what would you love to be doing most? If you don't know what that is, there are a few ways to uncover or rediscover your passion. First and foremost, you can rediscover your passion by revisiting childhood dreams. What did you say you wanted to be when you grow up when asked as a child? What kinds of things did you say? Are those things that are still of interest or things that you may want to pursue at this time? Was there a special talent that you had as a child, or again, a special interest, something that you dreamt of being, and again, that you may have somehow forgotten about or just put aside? So revisiting childhood dreams is one way to uncover or rediscover your passion. Another way is to focus on talents that you may display or that you have. These are things that maybe people comment about, how talented you are in doing a particular thing or how much you enjoy doing it as well. And this leads me to a third way, and that is identifying those things that you get lost in while doing. And what I mean by that is that if there is something that you do where you lose track of everything around you. You lose track of where you are, you lose track of time, and you're just so engaged and you just so love doing whatever it is that you're doing that, again, you sort of lose yourself in it. That's a huge indicator that that is something that you are passionate about doing. And so, as an exercise, I would ask that you do the following. Make a list of possible topic areas in which you have knowledge and or passion. Step 2. Of those subject areas, select the one that you would most like to teach. Step 3. Research that subject on Udemy to determine if there are similar courses that already exist. And as a fourth step, make your final decision as to what it is you wish to teach. In the next section, we'll be discussing the process for creating content for your course.